I'm on the trail again. I've been out of action for 2 weeks. Itching to get out there. There's no surf, and I just thought I'd do something easy. The weather, it rained a lot yesterday in Bow Desert area, so I don't know if that's translated to here, but up there you can see it's foggy and it's not raining despite the sound. It's just the water coming down off the leaves. This is a really interesting look here, the way the fog is in the forest. Yeah, it just looks sort of magic in here. I'm 3 kilometers in. This is one of the steeper sections on the border trail. I've just come down that section. I've got to get to this bit, the saddle down here, but equally that goes uphill again, so you've got to go up and down either way, going to your destination and back to your car. This is about 3.2 kilometers into my walk. This is down in the saddle, going uphill again. Come to a section at nearly 4 kilometers. There's a lot of fallen trees around. This is supposed to be the highest part near the Tributary where I'm going to funnel into. I thought it'd have a steep climb, like a 50-meter climb, but it's just been undulating all the way up, and then I'm going downhill while being tripped by a branch. I'm going downhill here towards my exit and into the wet rainforest. I found this, and down there in the saddle is where I'm looking at getting into the park. At 4.5 kilometers, I've gotten sick of all this fallen tree stuff on the border track, and I've decided to funnel into the Tributary area going this way. I'm sort of going in a southwest direction. I'm thinking of calling this Tributary Stingers Tributary. Here's an interesting fact. Why did I choose this? We could see a very deep valley to the west of us when we were sort of pushed a bit wide trying to keep out of Middle Creek, and I decided it's not too long on the map. We just get to the top of Middle Creek Falls and then it's an easy walk in and out. So yep, that's why I chose this Tributary. Not long into it, the border track's probably just up there. I find my first water. This isn't the Tributary that I'm supposed to be following, but it's not far off. So basically I'm going to stop here, change my shoes for the water shoes, and it's probably just around the corner somewhere there. It's so dark in here right now, sometimes I'm slowing down because I can't see. The GoPro would be useless today. I forgot it anyway. This is interesting here. I couldn't pick for a while that there's a waterfall here. It's an interesting one. Got to get down there somewhere. Here. Nothing too hard though. I was a bit worried here that I saw a lot of daylight, which means could be a big fall, which could be hard to get around. I'm not going to chance it down that side there to get to the base. And you sometimes think you can go somewhere here, but you have to go there, across there, and then down here. So yeah, that's the way. Nice falls. This is the one that I scoped out on my map, so 6 meters. 3.5 kilometre mark here, just below the previous 6-metre cascade. I saw horizon and thought, there's something happening here. So this is the cascade before something disappears. Now it's a bit dodgy to get down to there, but it sort of looks like I need to get there, maybe across here, to have a look how to negotiate my way down to the bottom of this fall right here. I'm here at the top of the falls. Don't want to get too close because it's slippery today. But I'm looking at a way down. This looks like too much of a wall here. Maybe you can't see it, maybe you can, but I'm going to have to try this way instead. Here I am back in the creek. It was really hard to find a way to get down there. It's really steep on both sides, so yeah, there's the end of a way down there, but who knows what it was like to get to that point. Yeah, so I crisscrossed that through there and downhill here. I'm going to go back up now towards the falls. Hopefully it's not too far. While walking up here, I thought, this is all I could see. I thought, surely this can't be it. Anyway, this is a carved out amphitheatre, which means you can't get in here. There's a tributary that joins up around here. That's what I could see on the way in, so it's not to disappoint me, because right here is the one that stops me. It's equally steep across here, but that was the way I found it. Right now I'm a mixture between sweaty and wet from wet foliage. It's just, yeah, really humid in here, like 22 degrees, foggy and 95% humidity. This is a tributary here. Nothing to write home about, but an interesting way to enter the creek. We're getting closer to Middle Creek now. Most of it's pretty flat. So just continuing along. I'm here at Middle Creek Falls. I don't need to go there, it's very cloudy. I'm not going to see a thing. I missed the intersection here. Seemed like the creek that I was on was giving Middle Creek more flow than what Middle Creek is giving. So I'm going back and going back to the border. An interesting one on Middle Creek. I have to climb through here to get up. Another nice cascade I've probably seen before. Another nice waterfall. I just climbed up the previous one and got to the top of it, and here's the next one. I've now completed 7.1 kilometers. I've decided it's enough of the creeks. They slow you down. I've picked up a ridge to the right of Middle Creek, and I'm just heading towards the border track. This is open, and most of them are around here, so look how thick the fog is here. Actually, by eyesight it's worse than what you can see on this screen, so the phone has filtered a bit of the fog out. It's a whole group of pretty faced wallaby.